You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet-setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on in the world of travel?
Well, it's summertime and school is out.
Girl, can you believe it? That time went by fast. That time is
I guess, are people going to travel because of gas and fuel for the airplanes, gas for the buses and the cars? What do y'all think? Are they getting out there? Do they have money to do it, or what's going on?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think people are going to travel. It's just how they're going to travel. I think if the flights are high, people are going to be a lot more cars. They're going to be in cars. And
well, I'll tell you one thing that they're going to do. They may not be traveling the way that we think they're going to travel. They may do something that we've done this week, Evette. They might go to a concert. And they might have a good time traveling
instead of spending money on fuel and gas or whatever, go do some local stuff. There's free concerts. There's a lot of free concerts.
Yeah.
You go to Groupon. There's discount concerts.
Yep.
And we did just that this past weekend.
We did.
We went and saw some legends, Will Downing and Jeffrey Osborne, and we got the tickets off of Groupon, which was very affordable.
Yeah,
so are looking
affordable, like under $50 affordable.
Yes,
awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, how much were they? Weren't they
$30 plus a service fee? I think they probably came out to about $35.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought that was and then another thing that we did that we decided to do that was very affordable. Normally what we would do is we would go out to a fancy restaurant before we go to a concert. And I was telling my brother, he was like, well, you're still spending so much money. But I said, no. I said, this time what we decided to do was we had a wine party at home before we went to the concert.
Okay.
So we brought several affordable bottles of wine, red wine and white wine. We had that at home before we went to the concert. We had boudin. We had yes,
I was in Houston last week, so of course I had to go and pick up some. I brought I don't know, just all kind of stuff.
Dirty rice,
sausage, dirty rice.
That's pretty good.
Wrapped jalapeno and bacon.
Oh yes, jalapeno boudin.
What did you go to Pie Burns? You went to Pie Burns?
Oh, okay. So I guess I got to shout out this new place because I was in Katy last week. So there's a place in Louisiana. It's called Best Cajun Store. It's like a Cajun store. But they have recently opened one up in Katy, Texas. And I thought it was kind of weird that they would open it up in Katy. It's kind of odd. But I was doing a project in Katy and I said, you know what? Let me look this place up. And it was only like 10 minutes from my hotel. So I stopped in there before I drove back. And I bought like a sampler platter. And it had boudin, sausage,
That's
stuffed
nice.
mushrooms.
I missed that.
I'm still eating off of it. It is so good. And I'm like, I
That
want to go back
jalapeno
over there and
boudin
get
was
some
that
more.
was the best jalapeno boudin I've ever tasted.
So was it
It was good.
reasonably priced? Is it reasonably priced? I know if it came from Louisiana, it tastes good, but was the price?
Well, the sampler had 2 different types of boudin. It had jalapeno stuffed with dirty rice wrapped in bacon. It had mushrooms, stuffed mushrooms, and it was $25.
That's good.
It was
Yes, it was
good too.
$25.
I mean, that was some of the best boudin I've ever had.
Yeah, I bought some extra stuff. I don't know. It may send Pie Burns a run for his money.
See, but you know what? That was such a good idea because you know what? When you think about going to do any like pre things, like going to a restaurant, you would spend $100, drinks. You'd spend, by the time you get ready to go to the concert, you really save money. So that is like the best thing. And I tell you, these restaurants and these bars are getting out of control.
Yeah, they are. And see, I bought 3 bottles of wine.
You know how she do? She go over to Aldi's, get that cheese and meat, and we made a charcuterie board. We probably spent a good, I don't even know, off of what we ate. Off of a few people, maybe $50.
See, that's
because I know my part was I didn't spend $20. I know I didn't.
Oh, okay. So it may have been less than that. And just to say, I bought some stuff, but I still have some of that stuff. We had
leftovers.
Yeah.
You know what? That may be the thing to do when we think about it. We do a lot of that. Like even when we go out of town and we go on trips, we go to the liquor store and the grocery store and we have some things to snack on and buy the bottles of wine. Because I got to tell you, I was in the airport and, of course, I'm like, I was in the airport for quite a while. I spent $17 on a glass of wine that I could have bought 3 bottles of wine. I could have bought 3 bottles of wine at one of our favorite places and would have been fine. And I just kept thinking in my head, it was like, I didn't come prepared with anything to drink. And I really didn't want to drink. I think I was just stress drinking.
Yeah.
$17 for a glass. And we were just out, some other vacation here recently, in Myrtle Beach and Pompano Beach, and these drinks are like $20. They like 19, 20.
The drinks are getting to be ridiculous expensive.
And we even in Myrtle Beach, we said no. We stopped and went to the liquor store and we said we're going to buy a bottle of liquor and then we'll just have a party at the hotel at our pool. But we'll have a party there.
But it makes sense. And I know you did it for, going prior to going to the concert, because when you get to the concert, I bet those drinks in the concert, they can get up to like $30.
Yes.
And
we didn't buy any drinks at the concert.
We didn't buy any. And the leftovers that we had, we used it on Memorial Day also.
Okay, see, transferable and reusable.
Yeah,
just replenish a little bit.
Yeah.
So how was Memorial Day? I saw y'all out there by the pool and relaxing and looking cute. So what was going on there?
So for Memorial Day, we went to Cascades. At the Cascades at Windstar. We love the pool. They have a deal there where you can get 2 people in for $30, 15 a person. So we love to do that. We'll be going up to Cascades this summer. That's our thing. So that's what we'll be doing. And it's like we're going to Mexico to a resort.
What was it crowded? Was it really busy?
It was crowded. And so it's different now. Last year, we were fortunate enough to where it wasn't crowded and we could kind of pick where we would sit at. We could sit at the upper level. We liked that area. The pools were larger in that area. But this year, it was so crowded that we had to sit at the lower level. We even were almost forced to sit in the kid area.
I don't think we ever went on Memorial Day. That's why it was busy.
I thought we did with.
Did we? Oh, I don't know. I don't
Memorial Day because
it was like, I think we did go one. We did go one holiday, but it was really packed. So it's becoming more popular.
Yeah, well, I mean, good and bad because it was a hidden gem. But if everybody finding it, then it may become one one of those spots that's going to be too busy. But it was
It was
great.
still nice. It wasn't so busy that it wasn't nice. I'll say it was still nice. So we were able to still get there, and it wasn't so busy that we couldn't have a good time.
Was the music good? That's always my thing too.
No,
Yeah.
we still had a good time, and we listened to our own music.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, hey, you know, I look forward to the rest of the summer. We'll get to, you know, do some cabanas and some resort pass type stuff. But I'm glad y'all had a good Memorial Day.
And then one thing I wanted to mention too, Tina, we found a new spot. What was the name of that spot? Alchem. Let me look on. Let me get my glasses and look on. Yeah.
Allegory. I've been there before. It's not new. Allegory.
It was new to me. Okay, so it was new to me. Allegory. It was
where is this?
It's on the borderline of Grand Prairie, Arlington.
Okay.
On Great
The
Southwest.
music was so nice.
Is it a bar? Is it a
it's like a restaurant bar.
Yes, it's kind of like a lounge, decorated like you're in Miami. But Tina, the music was really, really good. And they have I guess they have a karaoke on Thursday. So they invited us to come back for Thursday. It's really a nice environment. It wasn't a whole lot of people there, but I think it's a small place that's kind of just opened up, that's kind of building up.
Yeah, I mean, it's been there. I've been there a couple of times.
Okay.
But Fridays may not be the best time. Maybe Saturdays. Okay. I've been there when it was packed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. I thought it was cool. I mean, even though it wasn't packed, I thought it was cool. And I know I would want to go back when it was packed. Yeah, it was a cool spot.
Yeah, I think we need to look for those
good.
Great spots to kind of go throughout the summer, because as we go, you know, being outdoors, I know weather, you know, has been a little weird here, but you know, it's going to get really hot. It's going to be really hot. It's going to be outdoor, listen to some music, have some cocktails, you know, bring our cocktails, bring our charcuterie. Those kind of places are going to kind of really be, you know, fun this summer, you know, to get out and, you know, do things where you're not spending gas. We're not, you know, buying expensive plane tickets, and, you know, we can just kind of create our own fun.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people shouldn't be worried about spending a whole lot of money, you know, with having fun. There are a lot of free events. I see so many free concerts at different parks in different cities, you know, stuff that's going on. Juneteenth is coming up.
Yeah.
I see a lot of, you know, like free events that you can do with your family events that are kid friendly. You just got to look up your city, whatever city you in, go to their website or go to their social media. They're posting all kind of different stuff.
Yeah,
you know, within your city.
Yeah, and just like what we did last year, like going up to Capel, the Sound is having something like every Friday.
Yes,
and there's other places like the Riverfront, places in Grand Prairie. I've just been seeing a lot in Irving. Even they have like a little open area. I think they're even doing some concert in the park type thing. So, you know, that's a cool time to just, you know, bring your lawn chairs and, you know, just set up and just, you know, listen and enjoy and not pay that much money. Because I think this is good. That's going to be important this summer, is don't get broke trying to go travel to all these expensive concert venues, because there are a lot of concerts all throughout, you know, the US and abroad, but they are expensive. Because I've been looking at concert tickets, and you can go, and I've been seeing them, you know, where they used to be like $200. Now they're like $400, $500, $600 for one seat at a concert. You know, that hey, I could turn on your music on Spotify or whatever media platform we're on and listen and have my glass of wine, and I'm good with it.
We were looking at Eric Benet is here this Friday, and the tickets we were seeing if the tickets were going to drop down, and they haven't dropped. So hopefully they might drop down. And then they're having events too at the Grandscape, I think on Thursday.
Yeah, and I saw you posted that. I love Take Six. Take Six will be at the Windmills, and I think that's that. But and their tickets were like,
I love Take Six too. Yeah,
they're like $45, $55. I think it's early part of June. But you know, those are the kind of things you got to take advantage of, and you know, and everything is really kind of a first come first serve. You get really good deals. If you see it and you buy it, because if you see it and try to come back, you may not get that.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's not there.
That is one thing. And I tell you that, and save on gas, drive with friends.
Yes,
I
carpool.
gotta tell y'all a good hack I had at the airport. That's the only thing I can say positive about my whole weekend was, I took an unexpected trip. So I didn't plan for parking. So, if you can't plan for parking, then you were pretty much out of luck there. It was like a first come, first serve. And I didn't know if I was going to have enough time. So what I did was, of course, I took an Uber there. But on my way back, I took the Remote North bus back to Remote North, even though I didn't park there. And I called the Uber from there.
That's smart. Okay, that's so smart. It sure is.
Uber was $10 because I got out of the airport. I don't know. I got out of the airport, went to the actual Remote North station, and I called the Uber, and it was like $10. So go figure.
That's smart. Yeah.
That is a great trip.
Yeah, because the problem is I think we pay a lot for Ubers because they have to go inside the toll and pay.
So they got to go through the toll and pay.
So and I'm telling you, and I think it'll probably work. It's no way, because I was going to do like a hotel, go to one of the hotels and then but I noticed that they were asking for some kind of code or QR code or something to verify that you paid or that you were staying at the hotel. So I just said, I'm going to just go over here.
Okay.
So that's why you can't, I would have done it to a hotel, but I think most of the hotels have something to validate that you're really going to be at the hotel or that you paid. So I just did the remote parking, and I tell you, I got out the airport. Okay. That is when that was like $10, $10.92. I was like, that's what I'm going to be doing if I if ever I get in that situation. Now going doesn't make sense unless you can get someone to drop you off at the remote, but who knows.
Yeah, that's what last week when we came back from Myrtle Beach, I was in Remote South.
Okay. And I parked at Remote. I parked at Remote North.
And so I had someone bring me to Remote South. I actually had a ride and they dropped me off. At Remote South. So I didn't have to wait, for the bus to come. Yeah. Another thing is a good thing if you want to, park at the DART train and just take the train.
Train in.
All you got to do, people be like, I can't leave my car here, but just go buy a ticket.
You buy a ticket and leave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think, and the other part is sometimes it's so early. You're catching flights. I always get a little weirded out. Yeah, to just go park in the, at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Or if I'm coming back and it's going to be like 1 or 2 in the morning, I'm a little iffy, but that is a great idea. I think we've done that before when we've gone on cruises and things like that. I think we've done that before.
Yeah.
But sometimes these are some things you got to work around. It's expensive, but ride share, carpool, get together. Those are the things we really need to do. You don't need 5 cars going to WinStar. Get one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do like we did the last time. Find a meeting spot, leave your car, and we all jump in one car and keep it moving.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're gonna have to find a spot in Denton, park and get in the same car and drive and take turns. Yeah.
Take turns.
Especially with gas being $4 a gallon.
Yeah, but I will say, though gas and airplane tickets are high, the hotel tickets have been reasonable. Hotel prices per day, I saw them as low as like $80, and I had never seen that in a while.
Well, the thing about it is because everything's so high, people are just staying at home, and so every industry is adjusting just to try. They're even saying with this soccer. With the FIFA tournament this summer, FIFA, nobody's coming here to it. They don't have the sales as they thought they would have, but
I think it's because people are not. They were expecting all these people from other countries to come,
and they're not coming to the U.S.
People are not coming to the U.S. as they expected. So so they have I don't even think they've sold they've sold 50% of the tickets yet, or maybe right at
in fact we might be able, that might be something that we can do this summer since it's here in Dallas. So
I don't really like soccer, but I go up there.
Well, I mean, I can go to watch. I mean,
if I can go in that cheap, I probably I can deal with it, and it would be great to experience it, but It'd have to be worth my while. And if they're gonna kill us on parking, then
yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I figure out to go. I mean, I think that's a once in a lifetime event to go to.
Yeah, it really is. So I look forward to that. But it's a lot of stuff we're gonna be able to do this summer. I'm excited.
Yep.
Well, ladies, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Please like and subscribe.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Welcome to Old National Bank.
I understand you're all about protection.
Well, we protect you in all kinds of ways, with advanced fraud monitoring and secure digital banking to protect you today, and with dedicated personal bankers to protect your tomorrow.
I'm impressed.
Protection for today and tomorrow.
Could I just...
Oh, go for it.
Old National Bank. Just another reason to get old.
Where'd you get this?
It came with my couch.
Hi. It's easy to just make an ad that tells you to quit smoking. See?
Action!
Easy as that!
Sure is! Yeah!
But let's be real. Quitting is hard. It's messy, frustrating, but every struggle is actually a victory. At Quit Partner, you get free tools from people who get it. We're not going to tell you it's easy, just that when you're ready, you've got a partner to help you get it done.
When she walked in on her first day at Doherty Family College at the University of St. Thomas, she didn't know a soul.
I'm Zion, and I'm a second year at DFC.
A year later, and so many changes for Zion.
I love my friends here. I couldn't do anything without them. We support each other all the time.
At Doherty Family College, Zion also finds support on the academic side. Like all DFC students, Zion can count on a team committed to her success. Doherty Family College is Minnesota's affordable private college option. DFC students earn their associate's degree and then can transition to a 4-year college or university for their bachelor's. Many are students of color or first in their family to go to college.
It's nice to see people that look like you pursuing an education, wanting to succeed academically.
Zion encourages any high school student looking for a college home to do what she did and apply to Doherty Family College.
All the support you could need is here.
Ready to make your move and experience Doherty Family College for yourself? Then schedule your visit to the Minneapolis campus at dfc.stthomas.edu/visit.